What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so last night, of course, was the opening of the 2023-24 NBA season. Of course, the first game last night was Lakers and Nuggets. Of course, Nuggets beat that ass for the sixth consecutive game. This particular game that I'm talking about is the other game from last night, and that is the Phoenix Suns and the Golden State Warriors. Of course, the Phoenix Suns are looked upon as a potential super team, highlighted by the addition of All-Star Bradley Beal from the Washington Wizards. And of course, the Warriors have made some changes as well. Of course, this is the post-Jordan Poole Wizards. Excuse me, post-Jordan Poole Warriors, with Poole going to the Wizards. And of course, the Warriors having acquired Chris Paul from the Wizards, where he was briefly after a trade with the Suns. Now, this was, for the most part, in some stretches, a back and forth game. There were stretches when Phoenix had something like a 6 to 10 point lead. Then there was a little stretch though toward the end where the Warriors pulled away. It looked like they actually may have been able to win the game, but ultimately it was not the case. Ultimately, the Phoenix Suns won this game. I believe the final score was 108-104. So Phoenix gets the opening night victory over the Warriors. But I do have to say something though. I didn't catch much of this game, but from what I saw, there is some hope if you're a Warriors fan, even though they lost, right? Now, what I'm going to say about the Warriors is, normally, when Steph Curry does not play well, and especially when the backcourt of Curry and Thompson don't play very well. What the hell is this talking coming from? Shut up. BK, have it your way. Woo! God, I hate that fucking commercial now. But anyway, when Steph Curry and Klay Thompson both don't play well, usually the Warriors get blown the hell out. And if you look at it, Curry, Thompson, and Paul from outside were combined 7 of 31 from downtown. Usually, in those type of scenarios, the Warriors are getting blown out. If you got 3 backcourt shooters shooting like that, that's the addition of Chris Paul. Chris Paul, when he's out there, when Curry's not playing, oftentimes those are minutes, those are critical minutes when the Warriors, often their offense gets stagnant. Oftentimes they may not have a guy out there that they can rely on to keep the offense functioning correctly, keep the offense functioning, keep the offense fucking. Michael, what did you just say? Keep the it's early. But no, keep the, you know what I'm saying? Like, have their offense running smoothly. Of course, he slows the game down. Chris Paul. He's not the same player he once was, but he's a guy that will usually make the correct plays and keep your team in the game. And he did his job. Even though he did not shoot the ball well, he did have 14 points, 9 assists, only 1 turnover, and 2 steals. Now, he didn't shoot very well, but Chris Paul isn't there to score. Chris Paul's job is to be their point guard, run the offense. Now, you want him to score. You want him to shoot very well. But at his age, his shooting going to be hit and miss. Steph, Clay, they just got to shoot better. You know what I'm saying? They got to, shoot better and shit. You know what I'm saying? I believe in Klay Thompson, though. He did not shoot very well. Steph, 8 of 20 is not that bad, but 4 of 14 is not very good. Wiggins, only 4 of 12 from the floor. Any other situation like this, look at this. Saric, only 3 of 11 from the floor. Gary Payton Jr., 0 for 5. As a team, the Warriors only shot 35.6% from the floor, 23.3% from three-point range. Most situations, when the Warriors are shooting like that, they get blown out. So, if I'm the Suns, I'm cherishing this victory, especially considering that they out-rebounded the Warriors 60-49. I'm cherishing this victory, but if I'm the Warriors, I'm very, very, very encouraged. I'm encouraged by this win. Also, remember last year, the last couple of years, now I know this is just one game, but remember last year the Warriors were always like sort of up and down with turnovers. Like that was one of the last night, only 11 turnovers, and that's key. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. If they go the first month without Draymond Green and they're playing well, bro, they may not need that nigga, bro. They really don't. I'm telling you, man, it might get to a point where he might come off the bench. Draymond Green might need to come off the bench, man. They don't really need him. They don't need him anymore. You got your point guard. You got 2 point guards. Really, you got your traditional point guard in Chris Paul, and you got your combo guard who can run the offense in Steph Curry. You don't need Draymond Green anymore, man. At least that's just my opinion. For the Suns, they were led by Devin Booker with 32 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, 13 of 21 from the floor, 3 of 8 from three-point range. Kevin Durant, only 7 of 22 shooting, 18 points, 3 of 5 from the line, which is not great for him because he's an 89% career free throw shooter. Their bench was pretty fucking productive, though. Gordon he missed 12 out of 16 shots, 7 out of 9 from three-point range. And he missed a lot of wide open shots from what I could tell, too. But 10 points. Watanabe, who I believe was playing with the Nets, had 8 points on 3 of 5 shooting, 2 of 4 from three-point range. I'm just looking at some of these guys. Grayson Allen, picking up where he left off with the Bucks in pivotal games, playing like shit. Old Suns fans, y'all gonna see our misery now. Suns fans about to see what we talking about with Grayson Allen. But he's shooting 41% from 3. Yeah, I know it say that, don't it? It say that. You'll see it. Against the bad teams, he can't miss. Against mediocre teams, he shoots pretty good. Against the best teams, this nigga can't score. And yeah, I call Grayson Allen a nigga. 0 for 6 from the floor, 0 for 5 from three-point range. So, in conclusion, the Phoenix Suns get the win, but the Warriors should be encouraged, even though the Suns outscored them 28-18 in the fourth quarter to seal the deal. But Golden State did score 40, outscored the Phoenix Suns 40-19 in the third quarter. So, these are two teams that we're going to have to watch during the regular season. Like I said, I'm just going for one game. I could be completely wrong. But that's one thing I do notice. Usually when the Warriors don't shoot well at all like that, they usually get blown the hell out. especially when Steph and Clay aren't shooting well, and this wasn't the case. And then in other situations, when they did win, when they didn't shoot well, the other team shot worse than they did. But this time, even though the Suns didn't shoot great, they still shot better. They still shot better, considerably better than the Warriors. And if it wasn't for the Suns catching fire in the fourth quarter, they would have lost. Now, of course, I do have to mention, because I realize I haven't said this the entire video. Bradley Beal didn't play. So that is a factor. Okay, Bradley Beal didn't play. Now, you notice I didn't say Draymond Green didn't play because I don't think he's a fucking factor. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.